Okay, so yeah, should be recording now. So yeah, today we're gonna be doing another run of Currency Wars. There's only really one more team that I can kind of showcase here that I am aware of, and that is the Break team. So we're gonna be doing a video on that today. I think this team is probably the worst uh, team in uh, the Currency Wars mode, just because it feels like they didn't really give you a super strong like multiplier on oh, well, that actually works out great. They didn't give a super strong multiplier on the bond. Actually, like, probably the best start I could have gotten with that for this, so. And normally, like, if I thought if I would ever run the pregame, I'd have to do something like record multiple times for that, but that was first try getting that, which, I mean, I've never tried to, you know, re-record something and set it up so that way I get like a super good start on anything like that, but I mean, a break index fund is really big as well, just because it can be a really big problem trying to find other break characters. Um, I think the best way to run this team is to itemize Firefly. The main issue with itemizing Firefly is that it's really hard to get Firefly. So you've got to itemize your other characters on the way, and the other characters are not great. You know, normally I don't take this, but with the break theme, I actually would recommend this just because break is so much weaker than any of the other like archetypes and stuff. You can also just run this, by the way. Um, and I do recommend this item. Very important for any break character. And then I just like re-rolling the whatever dice because I think the whatever dice is kind of a waste of a potentially useful item. So yeah, this is probably the single best like break team start I've ever seen. So, I mean, if you ever have a run like this in Wealth Creator, maybe you can get something to work out. But I guess I can show it as I go through this. One thing about the break team is I actually own Rappa, so my Rappa's like not bad. He's a S1, but Rappa in this mode is just not very strong anyway, so. Yeah, as you can see, this is the multiplier that you get for the break thing. And then if you go Galaxy Ranger path, Boot Hill just doesn't really, like... I don't know, it's hard to do 3-star Rappa because you need star levels on the off-field Galaxy Rangers for the damage amplification and everything. But getting 3-star Acheron for a 3-star Rappa and then 2-star Boot Hill isn't too terribly hard, but you will lose a lot of HP. So normally it's best to go for Boot Hill, and the issue with Boot Hill is you don't have enough AoE damage. So yeah, you can use Rappa as an item holder for Firefly. So that's what I will be doing. And with Firefly, you want to have the other Stellaron hunters in the back. It's not too difficult to get a copy of all of them as you're making your way towards a level where you can start looking for Firefly. Of course, if you get Firefly super early, that would also help, but not very realistic. You know, getting a break emblem actually would be a really good thing in this position. But yeah, as you can see, break is one that you just get two per thing, so you can give it to one of the Stellaron Hunters. Because with Stellaron Hunters, each time that you add a Stellaron Hunter, you get a buff to the treat. If I remember correctly, I need to look at that again. Don't have any Stellaron Hunters on me. Wait until after this. You can also itemize Himiko over itemizing Rappa. But the main issue with itemizing Himiko is Himiko has the Express Coordinator buff, and I don't know why they did this, but the way that Express Coordinator works is it only buffs like on-field characters, really. And then they gave it to a character that is only really off-field. Like, I don't really know why they did it in that way at all, but yeah, you can technically run Galaxy Ranger Acheron in the back. It is storming. Yeah, as you can see, each Stellaron Hunter is going to be adding more and more effects, so we don't have to hold on to them for now, unless it's Blade. Oh, well. That kind of changes things, huh? And there's Blade. Is rolling for... I mean, the thing is, like, rolling for Rappa is not even that worth. I mean, what's 2-star Rappa gonna be doing for me? In this position. Yeah, it's better just to try and grab the Stellaron Hunters and make your way to the higher difficulty, so I need to see if I can get Kafka back. You could maybe argue that I'm supposed to on-field Bootil over Rappa here, but my Rappa's stronger than the Bootil. At easier S1 Rappa versus easier S0 Bootil with level 8 traces and a not great relic set. Or it's subset on the relic set, I guess. I'm gonna do that, and then I guess I will unfilled Blade. Or off-filled. Technically.
Eternal.
So what does it recommend for Firefly? Let's see. Yeah, well that does make sense. I can actually give that the wrap on it. Would kind of be interesting. No drill, so no 6 break. Blade in the background at least. Oh, I could have given the holding names to Rappa, but I mean this team should be able to clear, I would have to imagine.
Tremble before my power. Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Useless. Share good fortunes.
All will be swept away by the wind.
I would not recommend building this on Rappa if you weren't using Rappa as an item holder. And you need to actually have Rappa be your carry, but because I'm leveling and everything. Also, one of the good things about the Break team is that you can run Lingsha, and Lingsha is super busted in this mode. Like, Lingsha is kind of busted in general in Zero, even in this mode. I mean, compared to Hyacinth, she's not, but on release, it's really strong.
Freeze to death. Dream vanished. Myriad Talon Sparks. Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Eternal.
The main thing you want on Rappa is actually speed. You can see here is a
Unite our goals.
big issue for me at the moment. Speed and damage, but you kind of want the speed to come from characters that aren't Rappa. It's a bad thing. I mean, I guess what offfielding. I mean, no, it'd be better to bleed. I would like to get in 6 break if I can. I mean, there was like a non-zero chance that ended up being Firefly. And then I was in a really good spot. Unlike right now, where I'm trying to find Kimiko. Okay, well, that's kind of once in a lifetime bad luck there, but it can happen. The super boosted chance of finding Himiko with the highest odds, but it's what it is. I can make the money back.
Get away. You
I really needed 6 break here.
You won't get away.
Existence is unity.
Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Share good fortunes.
All will be swept away by the wind.
My friends, indulge yourselves! It ain't over.
You won't get away. You won't get away. You won't get away.
Okay, as you can see, 6 break gets you to 80% on field offense strength on everybody.
Once more. Dream vanished.
I think this is actually going to be a pretty good one. Definitely do not buy Boot Hill here. Unless you're just holding. Okay, I've got every item but the drill.
You won't get away. You won't get away. You won't get away.
Eternal.
Unite our goals.
Ninjutsu, secret technique, dazzling obliteration! Clean! All will be swept away by the wind.
It ain't over. My friends, indulge yourselves!
Big breaks.
You won't get away. You won't get away. You won't get away. You won't get away.
Let us dance once more. Dream vanished.
It ain't over.
Myriad colors burst! Clouds scattered. Existence is
Yeah, you see, if the break team, if you got speed or like action advance whenever the break thing went off, this team might be worth it. But as it currently stands, it's pretty rough. Also, Silverwolf's really good at holding the item if you can have her, because she implants weaknesses, so it's not too bad. I guess I could technically have been doing this the whole time, but it's fine.
You won't get away.
Silverwolf also
You won't
gives
get away.
defense shred, so
time for a fun. Ninjutsu, secret technique, dazzling obliteration!
something that's really good with this team.
Unite our goals.
All will be swept away by the wind.
You won't get away. You won't get away.
Time for a fun.
You won't get away. You won't get away. You won't get away.
My friends, indulge yourselves!
You won't get away. You won't get away.
Let us dance once more.
It ain't over.
You can give this to Himiko. Also, I can technically do this, and it's not a bad idea. That way I can get Silverwolf's ultimate defense shred.
You won't get away. You won't get away. You won't get away. You won't get away.
Existence is unity. Let us dance once more. Time for fun.
You won't get away.
All will be swept away by the wind.
The thing is, with Himiko, you get the
This is double speed.
weakness implants from Silverwolf, or the weakness implants from Firefly to boost your fire damage. So.
Get away.
And Himiko's able to get a lot of follow-up attacks anyway.
Ninjutsu, secret technique, dazzling
Her
obliteration!
having that item is really good.
You won't get away. You won't get away.
Yeah, notice how this team's even struggling a bit. Like, maybe if you had 2-star / 3-star Rappa, might be better in Wealth Creator than running it this way, but like, notice how even like
Eternal.
in reduced
All will be swept away by the wind.
A7 rank, I forget the specific title, it's not called Wealth Creator, that's A8, but we're on A7 with reduced enemy difficulty as well. We're still struggling quite a bit. I say quite a bit, like that wasn't literally one enemy diff, but so this next boss is the most favorable boss for the break team, so I would imagine that they clear it. These items are a little rough. This item's good though. Gonna try to do a little bit of rolling. I mean, I can technically use this as well. Fragility's not bad here. I could have given that HP amplification and healing to Slingshot, but it doesn't really boost her damage, so it wasn't really that good.
Get away. You won't get away.
Anyway, 8th break has been achieved.
You won't get away. You won't get away.
So at 8th break you get 120%,
All will be swept away by the wind.
and you also get more super break damage of this reduction on enemies. So we're currently in a position to where we can get to 9 super break, but I highly doubt we're making it to 10. Partially because I don't even think I'm making it to level 10. But I could try for that, but I don't know.
Everything in this world.
I kind of have the money for it, but it's very old.
You won't get away. 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 You won't get away.
All will be swept away by the wind. This is double speed.
Let us dance once more.
Time to cleanse the filth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
I think maybe if you have Idleness on Himiko, would also be better. My Himiko's E0. I haven't really been able to get extra copies of her from losing 50/50s. I could definitely do this. guess I will need level 9, just so that way I can find Firefly.
You won't get away. You won't get away. You won't get away.
Eternal. Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Please.
You won't get away.
All will be swept away by the wind. This is double speed. Let us dance once more.
It ain't over.
Time for a buzz. Everything in this world is bleeding. Be of your body and mind.
You won't get away. You won't get away. You won't get away.
It ain't over.
Time for a buzz. Time to cleanse the filth.
It ain't over.
That enemy could have been action advance. I guess if you have the thing that makes it where enemies action advance, that could also help. You know, that's kind of an interesting one. I mean, every time I've had this happen, it's been funny. Yeah, look at that, it gave me a Ling too. Now what does Quantum Resonance do here? Increase damage received by enemies. Yeah, kind of a funny idea.
You won't get away. You won't get away. You won't get away.
Existence is unity. Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Please.
You won't get away.
All will be swept away by the wind.
You think that works?
This is double speed. Let us dance once more.
Increases damage taken by Quantum Resonance characters.
Time for
Your
a
home
buzz.
team synchronized frequency.
It ain't over.
Time to
I mean, it
cleanse
just
the
makes
filth.
the enemies take more
Everything
damage.
in this world is bleeding.
Ling Shi? Maybe I should give it to her, actually.
Time for a buzz.
It ain't over.
You
Telling you, Ling Shi in this mode's kinda
won't
broken.
get away. You
Something
won't get away.
Be of your body and
not
mind.
normal about this character in this mode. Do need this item. The only thing I need is Firefly. I was gonna say, if I don't find Firefly, genuinely, I am more impressed than upset. At that point, like... would have done everything that I could. Okay, but now let's see if I can find another. If I can find one more, then I'm in a really good spot. Yeah, that's interesting. Here, you can have that for now, Lingsha. I mean, surely this should be strong enough.
Until everything burns to ashes! Existence is unity.
Light, Kafka, Overblade.
You won't
I'm
get
done.
away. You won't get away.
If that's an acceptable answer.
Let us dance once more.
You won't get away.
All will be swept away by the wind.
It ain't over. Haven't eaten yet.
Time for fun.
Trying to see how her ult
You
charging
won't
works.
get away. You won't get away.
This is double speed. Let us dance once more.
You won't get away. You won't get away.
Let us dance once more.
You won't get away.
Let's do it. There's your reward. Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Be of your body and mind. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Probably better to do this.
Until everything burns to ashes!
You won't get away.
Existence is unity.
You won't get away. You won't get away. You won't get away.
Let us dance once more.
You won't get away.
This is double speed. All will be swept away by the wind.
It ain't over.
Time for fun.
Yeah, if I was able to get in one more level, I could be able to get the full Dalaran Hunters as well. The Himiko roll down and the Firefly roll down were pretty unlucky.
Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Let us dance once more.
You won't get away. You won't get away.
Time to cleanse the filth.
You won't
one more Firefly ult, and then I get to ult again.
Time for a fight.
You won't get away.
This is double speed. Let us dance once more.
You won't get away.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Let's duel. Turns up.
Fight!
It ain't over.
Be of your body and mind.
It almost survived that. Argenti's actually a pretty good matchup for this team. Not the worst option.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Kind of interesting. I mean, does this count? Kafka. What ability does Kafka use that would go to others? I mean, speed him if nothing else is good on you. I think I will just give it to you, just in case that works. Anytime you see a 5-cost character in one of these slots, just know they have, even though I already have one copy of Firefly unfilled, they actually had a significantly higher chance of being Firefly than any of the other characters that they were. By the way. I mean, why would I not just give these to Buto, I guess? Actually, why would I not just give them to Himiko? You know, the character's actually dealing damage. There you go, Lingsha.
Until everything burns to ashes! Eternal.
Let me see, does that proc? No, the one item that I have on, I think should stop procking.
I've got a time for a fun.
You won't get away.
This is double speed.
To the challenge.
You won't get away. You won't get away. You won't get away. You won't get away.
I give him the damage boost to boost up.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Those with the low gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Let us dance once more.
Bring it on. Turns up.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Don't compare boot heal and Lynch's damage.
Great marksmanship. Failed to set you. Their witness.
Also, my bad. One shot boot heal.
You won't get away. You won't get away.
Rise to
You
the
won't get
challenge.
away.
Rise to the challenge.
This is double speed. Let us dance once more.
Behold, this symbol of pure beauty.
You won't get away.
The flesh wound.
Let us dance once more.
You won't get away. You won't get away. You
Rise
won't
to
get
the
away.
challenge. Those with the low gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Let us dance once more.
Rise to the challenge.
You won't get away.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Rise to the challenge.
This is double speed. All will be swept away by the wind.
Let's do it. There's your little challenge.
Be of your body and mind.
Bear witness. You're fighting a gentleman.
You won't get away. You won't get away. You won't get away.
But yeah, I mean, this kind of just goes to show what I had mentioned earlier with the main weakness of the break team is that you do want to have Firefly as your carry, but she's just really a late carry to get as a 5 cost.
Dance once more.
Like, we weren't even able to get 2-star Firefly.
Rise to the challenge.
And this is on significantly reduced difficulty compared to a normal Wealth Raider run, so see why break teams, at least in my opinion, are like the worst of any particular archetype that normally has teams for it in in-game content, like dot teams or follow-up attack teams, HP scaling teams now.
Get away. You won't get away.
Those are all like the normal archetypes in the game and stuff.
Get away. You won't
And then
get away.
you would also have like super a lot. But you can see here, Himiko actually ended up out damaging Firefly with one actual damage item. As well, so yeah, I do think you can itemize Himiko with this setup. Sorry, that's Cypher in the background. A yawning idle animation. So did I get out of that? But yeah, you can itemize Himiko in this mode as your carry, but I think that the main issue is, as I said before, you know, like all you're really scaling off of with Himiko is the break effects. You'd have to get like Planet of Festivities or Galactic Voyager on the other side, because you wouldn't be able to get too much out of the Express cohort, as that only really scales on-field characters. Oh no, it actually does buff off-field. Never mind. But still, it's only 60%. So, I mean, that's barely anything anyway. So, yeah. Like, you could either have 60% from Express cohort at the max thing, which I mean it stacks up to 3 times, but you either have that or you get 80% at 6 break, with also increasing super break damage multiplier and getting the shockwave with energy. If it was speed instead of energy, I think it would be much better as a trait as well, or like action advance. Either one of those would be significantly better in this mode. It just feels like energy, because the multipliers are already like where they are. Like, it's just not really enough for this in-game mode and everything. But yeah, that is the Break team. You do want to try it in World Creator. I tried it a lot in World Creator and haven't really had much success with it myself. And yeah, that was in Monarch of Capital 1, with also having the enemies be weaker than normal with the easy mode down, and still was barely able to clear it with a B rank. You'll probably have better luck in terms of fighting Firefly than me, but I also had really good luck in getting the Blue Ocean start into Break Index, so it'd be with a drill, by the way. So yeah, probably be a little bit harder to have a better start than that, but yeah, I don't know. That's where I'm gonna end things for now. It's time though. So yeah, I might do a video on the Galactic Voyager team, because I think there is a way I can make this work in Wealth Creator. I got a run earlier today that was pretty close to working, where I itemized Ratio, but if I instead itemize Saber, which would be kind of similar to the Saber video I did, it might work better. But yeah, like this team, it looks like it did not do well, but it actually did pretty good, considering that it's in Wealth Creator and everything. So yeah, it wasn't my best run. Like, I had a mono ice team and actually did pretty well, and stuff. And the main issue with this run is, as you can see, my items were not great for some of the characters and stuff, but yeah. I still got a few ideas for some teams that I need to test, because I would like to see if they can at least clear Wealth Creator before I make a video. I know I made one on this team, and I don't think I can clear Wealth Creator, at least not with my version of the characters, and I don't recommend playing it there unless you get like a really good start, but it was just one of the last teams that I could showcase that I thought would be interesting to mention, just because it's a team that you see in a lot of the other in-game content, like in like Memory of Chaos, or even in like the Divergent Universe. There's break builds in like Simulated Universe and the Unknowable Domain and all that stuff. There was break builds, so thought that I would show the Currency Wars version of it, which is probably the weakest that it's been. But yeah, maybe if whenever Constance comes out, Currency Wars gets updated and they add her, maybe there could be some other changes to the break effect thing as well. I would think that, as I said, action, advance, and speed would be a really big one to help out. But yeah, I'm curious to see what they would change with Currency Wars with future characters and everything. But that's where I'm ending things for now. Guess I'll see everyone in the next one.